story or your message or your thoughts or your book or whatever it is, your promotion, and then you're going to import it into your bin. So now everything's right here. So if I create a storyboard, what is my next step? What is my next step? If I have right here, if I had all sorts of pictures and videos in here, what is the next thing I would do with them? Yeah, I'm going to organize them on my timeline right here. So number one was how do we get or create those things? We download them, take pictures, make our own videos. The second thing, how do we get them into Adobe? File, import, or drag and drop. So that was number two, how do we get them into Adobe? Number three, how do we create our story? Now we're going to drag and drop, right? Those pictures or videos from the left to right. What if my video is too long that I have in my bin? What do I do?
You trim it.
How do I trim it?
Go in, you drag it to the left.
Video.
In the
So if we have something down here in our bin and we double click it, it shows up in this top left editing box. Right here. And in this editing box, remember I showed you a long time ago, you have your in and your outs. You can trim it through your in and out there. That's the most basic and common way that people trim. That's very beginner. Now these boys over here named two other ways you could do that. So when something is in your timeline, yes, you can trim it there, and you have all these little tools right here in the center, and you can use the razor and literally just cut pieces out that you don't want.
It's like a little picture of like
The razor, it looks like a razor. It literally looks like a straight old razor, like what your grandpa used.
Yesterday.
Wait, where were you?
It's that
He was at
old
Charlie's in the mall.
style.
Crafted more No.
Okay, so now we've got steps one. Step one, you're going to take pictures, make videos, download it. Step two, you're going to file, import it, or drag and drop it.
He was there.
Step three, you need to organize it on your timeline. Now that you have all of your files, pictures, whatever organized, what's the next step? What do we have to do with those files and videos? I'm sorry? Well, we have them in order, but what do we need to do with them once they're in order? Yeah, you gotta edit them, right? Some of them, if you have a lot of text on a page, or you can on a picture, right? Because especially when we did book trailers and movie trailers, if you have a lot of text on the screen, you're going to have to look and see how many seconds you need that to run, right? Because you need to make sure that your audience, Jacob, put it away or go away.
Go away.
I'm trying to help you, and you've been battling that help since like October.
It's for a great cause.
If you have only one word on the page where it says slide, maybe the word just says, it's just a slide on it, you don't need as much time if something has a greater text. So now once you have everything in your timeline, you're going to organize your timeline and set all the lengths of your clips, your pictures, whatever. So our first step was downloading or creating. Our second step was importing. Our third step, downloading, importing. Our third step was editing and organizing. Step 4 is setting our timeline up. Step 5, that was the only new thing you had to do with the movie trailer, which was, what did I want you to do? No,
edit.
done
You put the transition.
Transitions. So transitions which is just like in PowerPoint. And I don't know if it will let me do it because I don't have anything in here. It's not going to let me. But the transitions, it's just like oh, maybe it is. It did bring it up. So right here on the right, now my transition panel is here. And just like in PowerPoint, we can have something swing out and make flips and checkerboards and all of that. And just like everything else, how do I get this transition onto my timeline? Does anybody remember? If I want to make it so that it fades out, how do I get this here?
You drag and drop it.
You drag and drop it. So if I want
knew that.
this transition, I'm going to drag it right over to the image or the part of the video that I want it to affect on my timeline. That's everything we've learned so far. JL, put your phone away.
Come on, JL.
I'm sorry? I can't hear you when you're mumbling down towards the floor facing away from me. So I literally just went over everything that we've literally done in this class from September until now. And some of you didn't write any of it down.
When is September?
And some of you took some notes, which is very good because the next thing is, because transitions was the very last thing on this movie trailer that you were expected to do, right? Mm-hmm. When I'm finished my project, what do I do? We export it. What's the very first thing I have to do before I export?
Check if it's MP4 and make it H.264.
Good. Always, before you get to that export, make sure that, see how this bottom box is highlighted? Make sure that we are, because this is my whole movie down here. So make sure this is where my blue box is outlined. Then yes, just like Grady said, you're going to go to File, Export. You should be writing this down if you don't have it written down or if you don't remember. File, Export, Media. File, Export, Media.
Wait, can you repeat that?
File, Export, Media.
No.
Are you really recording me?
No.
Why does this say that you're on live in my classroom?
It's for PewDiePie.
You know that that's against school policy?
It is.
Yeah, you could be suspended for that. You're not allowed to record anything in my classroom.
Well, class is over, I guess. And there goes my faith.